Are you able to do an edgy voice? My question.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you. Alright, stories back in session. Good evening to you too. Now this is where you come in.
Oh, this quest. It wasn't here yesterday.
That is correct.
This seems dangerous
It is.
and mysterious.
Sure.
Like me. Who am I? Why am I so edgy? What?
There's a lot of character. We just happened to left off here, yesterday. So you get the off chance of voicing what we left off on. You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name.
Zephyr.
Did the wind carry you in?
No. My legs. I want that quest.
Well, you can have it.
Not just literally, physically, emotionally.
Emotionally?
I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle to get the cape. I mean, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, no one has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to.
So you know of the castle.
Yes?
It seems strange.
It is. A vampire lives there.
I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange, fiendish woman residing there.
What a coincidence. Me too.
Has she ever frequented your tavern?
No, not recently.
But she has.
Once. Had a vampire mixer.
Interesting. So she was only here at night.
Yes.
Would you say she was unnaturally pale?
No, she had a lot of makeup on.
But below that mask,
Sure, yes. Well, I guess she looked pretty dead below that.
what kind of drink did she order?
Blood?
Interest. You sell blood?
Of course.
Whose blood?
Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle?
Really? All of them?
Yes, she has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Morrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt-feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorsteps like an everlasting melody.
Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something still alive.
Or for a goth.
Goth or vampire, she seems to be a thief.
It appears so. Do you not sympathize? Sympathize with that?
Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret. Or you're not worth the coins you pocket. Also, Stealing a man's cape is just plain rude.
I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hats.
Not if it's cursed.
Especially then.
Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences.
Should we alpha signal right here?
The consequences begin you.
Exactly.
It definitely sounds like you know what you're doing.
Of course I do. I am one with the shadows and the wind, gone before they even notice I'm there.
So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right?
Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures, whatever pays the bills.
What about some interior decorations?
Like what, for example?
Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. Maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration.
Like a chair?
Stealing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are still a bit empty.
Wait, you're being serious?
Absolutely. Hey Brooke, how do you spell that? How do you say that?
A memento?
Yeah, a memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire. Sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern.
I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed.
Well then, I trust you to deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me, along with a neat little addition to my interior design.
Sounds like I'll need a few stamps.
Would you like some?
No, too traceable.
How about a drink then?
I could do with one of those. I heard your drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for?
Secrets.
Secrets. I have many.
Grant me one.
I shall. I know this may come as a shock to you, but I was here before, just yesterday. You may not remember me because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was so stealthy I spent hours just watching you from afar.
That is definitely a secret.
Cleaned a lot of glasses, served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after the adorable green one left. Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's maw. And you're swift with your hands and fast with the knife.
Alright. Enough secrets. You may have one of my renowned drinks. And some of my renowned infusions.
Infusions? Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer?
For your purpose, I think you could benefit from either some fey crystals or frozen pinecone. Frozen pinecone have absorbed some of the nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fey crystals hail straight from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible. Eventually, and for a bit. The duration is a bit unpredictable. I also got some Phoenix chilies, but I don't think those would be very useful for your situation.
Interesting.
So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore?
I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature. So I must be strong and vigorous if I want to my stake in her heart before her fangs are near my neck. Though that does sound appealing.
Strength? I can do that. And some frost armor should help with the fangs.
Or perhaps the smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely. To out-stealth her and steal the cape from right under her pale nose. So that she may lie in the shame of having lost against me. I think such an approach would require a certain amount of dexterity. And some invisibility could help with staying unseen should my speed and agility not be enough. Help me with my decision and keep. Your wisdom is no secret, is it?
Pretty good with this, Aaron. Alright, after this is done, I think it's your turn, Brooke.
What? Who am I? What?
It's either gonna be Fable.
Don't say
or...
Fable. Oh, I can't. Okay.
Fable or the wolf. Maybe the elf and the vampire.
Well, I can't do the vampire. I can figure out the.
I got paid 47. Let's go.
Here you go. A drink that all vampires fear.
Garlic breath?
Not quite, but that's a good name. May I steal it?
You don't ask for permission before you steal something and keep. Then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade.
I see. Did you hear about my new drink? The garlic breath?
Good one. It tastes like not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire.
You don't find garlic scary?
No, only the absence of it.
That makes two of us.
Hopefully this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my steps are as swift and as quiet as the wind. And if she can't see me, goodbye and keep. I would say pray that the sun will carry me back to you. But my hopes do not lie with the realm keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, speak of vengeance.
Vengeance makes for an early grave.
Or for a good story. Farewell.
There we go. Character info unlocked.
So why do Fable and Melly call him Malachite?
Or for a bitter end. This guy goes by a lot of names. Okay. It could be also. Ooh, there's also some characters that pop up. I don't know if it's. I don't think Fable pops up here. Oh, it's her.
Oh. Do I have to voice her?
Yeah.
What does she sound like?
can voice her. Hey, keep.
What does she sound
I think
like?
you did a more mature Fable last time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. How do I mature a voice?
I think your normal voice will be fine.
Okay. Hey, Innkeep.
Hey, Chrissy, long time no see.
So true. I've been pretty busy this hatching season.
A lot to do?
Yeah, the birds seem to be in a slight uproar, like something's amiss. I just can't figure out what. Animals often have a sixth sense, you know?
They do indeed.
Anyways, hand over a drink, will you?
Of course. What would it be this time? Something for the wits again?
You know me well. Too well, I guess.
That's the curse of being a regular. Eventually, I'll have you all figured out.
I hate to disappoint you, but you're wrong today.
Am I now?
Yes, I'm quite confident in the capabilities of my mind and wits.
Of course.
So, what I'll need instead of something to protect me from weather or foe, so I'm steeled for any situation.
That makes sense. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, you can. I mean, your normal voice will be fine because she doesn't pop up that much. Liquid steel, just a bit more digestible.
Oh, sorry. This is exactly what I need for my trip.
Where are you headed anyways?
Oh, to the island of Boreas. I want to reconnect with some friends at the annual Borean Art Convention.
Isn't Boreas difficult to reach? Not exactly a place known for its population.
The convention is especially for creatures like sylvan spirits, trolls, and the like. They'll also be electing the scariest monster for the next issue of Screech magazine.
That sounds exciting.
It'll be a sight to behold for sure, but do you know what I'm most excited about?
Nymphs?
No. They're pretty, don't get me wrong, but definitely not the reason why I'm going to Boreas. That'd be Fable's reason.
You're so right. If you do happen to meet a nymph, greet them for me.
Sure.
Now that we know what I'd be excited for, how about you?
The geysers and hot springs, especially around this time of the year when the mornings are still a bit chilly. And the sun tickles the skin on the horizon. The sky on the horizon, my bad.
That sounds lovely. I'm sure those things will be nice muses too.
Bet. I'm bringing an extra set of paints this time so I don't run out again. I mean, Fable taught me how to make some from flowers and berries, but Borean flora is unsuitable for things like that.
Seems like you're well prepared either way.
Absolutely.
How are the birds doing? Apart from being in distress.
Well, the cinnamon green checked conures are growing up to be such a lovely bunch. I can't wait to release them back into the wild once they're strong enough.
With your care, they'll be ready in a heartbeat. I'm guessing you're taking Ruby and Merlin along to the convention?
Of course. As for the others, I obviously can't take them with me. But I asked Fable to look after everyone. In exchange, I'll teach them how to grow zucchini. Speaking of which, I wanted to leave my keys under their doormat. Sorry for the short stay, but I gotta hurry, or else I'll miss my boat. It's quite the walk to their treehouse. And you don't want to have to compensate me for that, do you?
I wouldn't mind, but I also don't want you to be late to your convention.
Well then, so long, Innkeep. See you soon. Fable, guys. Fable.
Okay, I guess she does make an appearance.
Okay. Good evening. Or wait, what does she sound like? That's close enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you got this. You got it. Good evening, Fable. Did you have a good day?
I did. Well, sort of. It was a little depressing.
How so?
Can I have a drink first?
Sure. What are you looking for? Something zesty, perhaps?
No, not today. Something to help wind me down a little. Feel a little less like a bunch of mushy moss. Though I still have to make the rounds around the grove later. So something that'll keep me awake and agile would be nice. Do you think you know me well enough to guess what I might need?
I'm Mariana. I don't know how long Fable stays here. I think you'll be good for it.
I don't know if Ethan's gonna join. He just said why. And I told him he should join.
If he doesn't, it's fine. We got his replacement already.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, thanks, Aaron, for joining in on the session. Here.
Thank you. This is delicious. You always know what I need. I think I feel ready to tell you the story now. Oh boy.
Please go ahead.
Do you remember Mr. Dragon?
Dares that be werewolf uncle? Unfortunately.
I think he's still on her mind. She's been very down since we came back, and I'm worried about how quiet she's being too. I wanted to cheer her up.
That's very kind of you. How did you do that?
I only tried to. It didn't go very well. I should probably just pretend it didn't happen.
Fable? Tell me about it, please.
Okay. So we have this small werewolf community in the Ashen Grove. A couple of lycanthrope-affected elves settled there about 200 years ago. And they've welcomed people like them ever since. They offer support for anyone trying to get their curse under control. And a home with a beautiful view to boot. I thought if I took Carolyn there, I could show her that there's still hope for her uncle, even if he doesn't find a cure. She thought it was ridiculous and a little silly, at least until I started trying to involve the werewolves.
Oh boy.
I tried to tell them about Mr. Dragon so they could help cheer her up. I thought if I told them he's chasing a cure, they would be interested in meeting him. Maybe even offer to help. But instead, everyone just ended up really sad. And then we were all quiet.
I'm sorry, Fable. It was a sweet idea. Maybe just a little too soon.
Too late. I wish I could have done more that day. Maybe made them talk it out, or hug it out, or yell it out.
That day is over. It happened and it went how it went. All you can do is change the present.
I guess that's true. I took her on a walk after, to my favorite spots in the grove. She told me a bit about her Baba. She sounds much nicer than Mr. Dragon.
Indeed.
I hope the Wyvern Chimera is everything she hopes it to be.
Perhaps it will be, or maybe it'll be even more.
I hope so. Well, may the stars of Cassiopeia and Leviathan guide her way.
May they lead her down the right path and back to my tavern.
Do you think she'll let me read her star sign soon?
Maybe if you ask her nicely.
Maybe. Though I wouldn't want to bother her.
You should ask her.
Alright, if you say so. I'll ask her when she comes back so I can draw her a chart. And if she says no, I'll just keep trying until I figure her out.
That's the spirit.
I hope she'll come back.
Of course you will. They always do.
I'd like to think so.
Me too. Just take a break from worrying. Maybe stay a while before heading back?
Oh. That sounds like a good idea. I'll just idle here a bit, if that's okay.
Always.
Oh no. I'm not doing this.
Are you able to sound like a vampire, Aaron?
How the fuck does a vampire sound?
Ryan did a
Greetings,
pretty good one.
greetings, and keep. I'm just gonna like do a very bad like, accent.
I think it'll work. Greetings, Kyle.
Greetings, green creature.
Greetings, Mr. Vampire.
Oh, how polite. Are you enjoying your drink?
I am, thank you.
Then I shall leave you to this inspiring aftertaste. And keep. Say, did you move your inn by any chance? It took me hours to find it.
I did not.
Are you sure? I believe new alleyways may have formed themselves around your establishment. With winding paths and dark corners. Anything could be hiding within them.
Like a vampire?
No, silly snack. I don't need to hide. Except during games of hide and seek. I'm very good at those.
Maybe the inn wanted to play around with you.
Mayhaps, but it underestimated my skill. As a 3-time hide and seek world champion, I would never lose to such a youngling as an inn.
It's not that young.
The wind isn't even riding yet, dear Innkeep. It still has many eons ahead of it.
I like the sound of that. As a celebration of your match well won, may I offer you a drink?
Yes, I think that would be well deserved. Has that delicious blood of yours made it onto the menu yet?
Not yet.
Shame. Then I shall have some of that fox blood again, please. Doesn't make my bones feel more sturdy.
Coming right up. Some fax blood for your bones. Enjoy.
Ah, this is perfect, Innkeep. The only thing that could make me happier would be a drink lovingly titled The Innkeeper's Vein.
Keep dreaming, Count Dracula.
Speaking of dreams, how's the retrieval of my cape coming along?
Swimmingly. Well, actually, I think there's very little water involved.
I wouldn't be so sure. My dear Evelyn has a beautiful pond filled with long-toothed spine guppies in her courtyard. It's her pride and joy.
I would hope no one is swimming in that. But I have sent someone on your quest. I'm sure he'll return soon. and you and your kid will be reunited.
Marvelous.
Speaking of inseparable teams, where's Rita?
Oh, she's taking a day off. She demanded vacation time, so I said she could choose any day, and she chose today. I was going to also take a day off and spend her vacation with her. But when I wanted to follow her to the market, my sleeve caught fire, and my hand, and my hair. So I was forced to stay back due to my allergies. The weeping amaryllis pollen is very bad at this time of year.
In the sun is also bad for vampires.
It is?
Yes.
Right. I need sunscreen.
It's in the works. Did you get to see the market later?
I did. It was beautiful, colorful, and full of music that would make anyone's heart dance. But I couldn't find Rhea anywhere, so I felt a little lonely. Luckily, I managed to make a few new friends in no time. Very tall and brooding, just how I like them. I inquired if I could try on his dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone. But he said if I tried to take it from him, he would turn me to ash. What a jokester!
Dark armor of swirling shadow and oxbone.
Yes, a true connoisseur of fashion. He just visiting, he said. Had some great crepe recommendations.
Plum crepes with ash sprinkles?
Yes, they tasted deliciously dead.
I see. I hope you enjoyed your evening together.
We did, though. I feel like he asked something of me. I promised I would remember. Perhaps he wanted my cape. Many people want my...
Perhaps.
But I would have never agreed to that. It is my cape after all. Maybe he wanted my Pascal recipe.
Is it good?
Very much so.
And I like it as well.
Oh, yes, you.
Me?
He asked me about you.
Me.
Yes. Said he's an old friend of yours. He was very curious about how your inn was doing. I sang your praises, of course. So he asked me to deliver your greetings. And congratulations on the well-run establishment. How did he phrase it? Deliver my congratulations on the fox piece your precious innkeep has found in his house of denial. Very poetic, if you ask me.
Very.
If only I could remember his name. Does my description of him ring any bells for you?
No. I'm afraid not.
Too bad. He must be an old childhood friend. Maybe you went to school together. I heard many friendships are formed in such halls.
Maybe. Do you want to tell me more about your time at the market?
Oh, certainly. I found the loveliest of trinkets. Like a little...
Sorry, could you repeat that again? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Are you still here, Brooke?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know where you went? Or what happened?
Did he DC? No, he's still here. He may have to go to bed. Would you?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
My mic just like disconnected for some reason.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Like a little stuffed bear with a tiny raincoat and a crescent elder moon necklace. Found a gorgeous sun charm as well. I bought it for Rhea as a welcome back from vacation gift.
That's very sweet.
Your friend bought a delightful Revan figurine with eyes of starlight.
Please don't call him that.
We should never deny our friends, even if we don't remember them. I don't remember any of my friends. Alas, I still love them, even if their memory lives on only in my heart. Anyhow, he said it was a gift to himself to celebrate the dawning of the month of the astral moon. Oh, I love Cassiopeia so dearly. She is the most beautiful month, is she not? A haven of starlight reflected in the primordial sea below. Only once a year is she this close to us, and only then for a short period of time. To me, she is a harbinger of yearning and of change. I wonder how we'll change this month. I hope to be more capable in sunscreen by the end of it. Maybe even a little less alone. What about you?
I like the way I am, but I wouldn't say no to stocking up on more ingredients.
Ah, the refusal to change is dangerous, Innkeeper. Change always comes to those who deny it the most. By the end of the astral moon, we shall no longer be who we were once.
That sounds like a threat.
By no means. Maybe it promises mourning, but maybe celebration also, could it not? For example, my dear Rhea hated vampires when she met me, and now she likes me. True change can occur when stars change, it seems.
You are hard to dislike.
Oh, how sweet of you. As sweet as my blood, I have a lot of it.
I would hope you do.
And it runs warm when people are kind to me. In all my millennia, kindness has always made me the happiest. There's nothing greater than friendship. Don't you agree?
And nothing more fragile.
And makes it all the more precious. That reminds me, I forgot a crucial part of the message. Our dear friend stranger told me that he would like to see you again. He said... What was it?
Don't think too hard about it.
Ah, of course. The letter.
The letter?
The polite young man gave me a letter to deliver to you. What a sweet gesture. I shall pass it on to you forthwith.
Thank you.
Are you not going to open it?
No, I don't think now's the right time for a letter. Not enough moonlight.
But wouldn't it be kind of romantic? Longingly dwelling in the memories of a friend. It would go so well with the fireworks.
What fireworks?
I have no clue. He said he hopes you'll enjoy them. Fireworks. Doesn't that sound lovely? I hope they aren't part of a private event.
I think that would be difficult to do with fireworks. We're-
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but
What is it, little fun?
outside. I think the fireworks have started.
Oh, how beautiful. They're falling from the sky. Hello, little fireworks. Back along.
Those aren't fireworks. They're stars.
Womp womp.
Thanks. I'm glad the end wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly the whole day to finish all those pears. Little pears. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not too much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. That way, whoever comes in can get at least a small taste of normalcy. I think that sounds like a good plan.
Oh, do I have to voice her again?
Yeah, remember her voice?
No.
I think you did a tougher accent.
I don't know if I can again. I actually don't know.
Don't worry, you're my best voice actor for this story. I believe in you, Brick.
No, but I don't know if I have a whole another time enough. I don't know if I have enough time to go through a whole other segment of the story. Cause I
That's
gotta get up
fine.
at like 7 a.m.
Oh, that's fine. I can save it here for tomorrow. If you want. Here, I'll do this.
Sure.
Alright, we can end this session here today, Brick.
I have to get up at 7 and it's like 12:15.